Nice to have those moments where we can just take a breath watching the robins and the birds.
Pockets of joy.
Yeah, absolutely,
Gotta
because
find 'em.
a lot of people are going to have a tough day today, and we've got to get back to our top story, which is that tragedy in Highland Park. We have just learned from Fox News the gun used in the shooting was legally obtained. That word coming from the mayor of Highland Park.
Professor Lorianne Post is an expert on mass shootings at Northwestern University. She joins us now. Good morning. I want to start here with your reaction to the latest update here that the gun was legally obtained.
Thank you for having me, and I'm not surprised at all. So, as far as I can tell, most mass shooters pick out their own guns and go buy them.
And you also say you weren't surprised to learn right away that this was a young white male. How did you know that to be true?
Well, disproportionately, mass shooters are white. Just so we know that. So basically, African Americans are underrepresented, whites are overrepresented when it comes to mass shootings. And of course, women don't engage in this. There's over the course of the last 50, 60 years, I can think of only 2 cases where women were involved, and one of them, she was doing it on the order of her husband.
What do you make of the date and the occasion, the event like a parade, to pick for an event like this?
Well, right now we don't exactly know if it had some particular significance for the killer. However, I mean, the objective of the mass shooter is to kill as many people as possible, and we know that he's been planning this murder since, as far as I can tell, at least as soon as September of 2021. And so he needs a large crowd. And so the 4th of July events are a perfect occasion where he can get a group of people come outdoors or in a place where he can easily access them. And he picked a place where he could easily shoot them. And so it might be nothing more than just an easy target is what he's looking for. So his objective is to kill as many people as possible, and finding a large crowd that can't scatter quick enough is perfect to kill people.
And by now, many of us have seen or at least heard about the number of disturbing videos posted on YouTube. Does that surprise you? Does it surprise you that those videos were still up?
I would just say this, that I know that the family members, the father and the uncle said, oh, there's no signs whatsoever. However, there's always signs of this. This is not a normal person. This is a person who has no empathy. This is a person who's full of hatred. He's engaged in activities that are affiliated with extreme right groups. And then he's also, as you know, created videos where he makes cartoons about being killed and bleeding out from, suicide by cop or killing others. So that's not normal. And I also had seen one video of him where he posted himself on social media where he's in full, army military nighttime gear, and then also with an assault weapon slung over his shoulder like a backpack. And so he's posting these disturbing photos of, being, macho, masculine, or whatever. He must not feel very masculine to do something like this. But those are very alarming. And if anybody ever sees somebody posting, weapons like that, or posting videos about killing or being killed, definitely tell somebody. It's worth looking into. I don't think we can identify people through mental health screening, but we certainly can identify people with alarming behavior like that are potential mass shooters.
All right, thank you so much for being here with us and continuing this conversation. It's tough when you say there's so much that doesn't surprise you, and yet it continues to happen over and over again. Please take care.
Yep, thank you.